Good morning. It's Tuesday already. Tuesday already here in Cypress, Texas. The So last night I was reading, rereading Access Behind the Veil. So chapter 3, and and it first part of the chapter, it's talking about the different uh, definitions for um, the Hebrew letter Yud. And so I'm going through it, and it's like, it's the seed, uh, the uh, the seed, the sun, and then it said in the word. And I'm like, oh gosh, the it said the sun, the seed. Knew the seed was the word. Okay, the seed is the sun. S-O-N. And when Christ is saying he's the word, he says he's saying he's the son. And he says he's the Yud. He's saying he's all that. I'm like, oh, I never got that. I never picked it up before. Right? I'd never it drives me nuts. It's only my mind, how my mind works and lines up. Certain things I miss. It's I should be used to this. I mean, I remember learning to fight with Roy Jones Sr., from the time I was like 14 until I was 19, so like 5 years, I pretty much taught myself how to box. I had this guy, one of my mom's boyfriends, Charles Don Pogue, C. Don Pogue. He was from Tennessee. He's former Air Force champ. He was a tall guy, a funny guy, and he what he liked about me was my jab and how I was game. He never said it like that, but I didn't, Roy Sr. always would comment about how game I was. Can't fight anybody. And, that's, but he just was encouraging. He was just like some, good cheerleader, but he didn't really teach me nothing. Anyway, so then, so because of when I got Roy Jones Sr., I had to like unlearn everything that I thought I knew before, and that was hard. I mean, man, remember just the first thing is just like learning to throw a jab at the air. All I would do all training was throw a jab at the air, and I had to. It started off of putting so much focus on that jab, power in, power out, and like picking a berry and bringing it back and looking at it, and all that stuff, right? And after a while, I just like stopped I disconnected my mind from the action, and then it was like, you know, um, well, I did it so much I thought my arm was going to fall off. I mean, it just, you know, those deltoid muscles got wore out, but they got stronger. And the and then I started learning how to use a jab. Right then, it became a weapon. Okay, I'm sorry I have to relate to this because it's the closest thing, like, to what I'm learning. You know, the real symbolism, the real meaning of the words and everything. The Hebrew, Paleo Hebrew, and the symbolism, all of that. Um, if you don't have that, you're not really understanding what it's even saying. And it's the same as like when I all those years trying to teaching myself how to box. You know, listening to the boxing commentators who don't know nothing, talking about what this fighter does, and, you know, all that, and watching Rocky movies. I wonder how many boxing careers got started because of Sylvester Stallone. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, and then getting under a real trainer, right? Somebody who really knew what they're teaching, and understood the body mechanics, and man, it's just a huge difference. I could go into any boxing gym. I can tell the influence. A lot of boxing gyms are influenced by um, a lot of the top boxing gyms. Archie Moore, and a lot of the, you know, I can tell when that influence is influencing that gym. And there's, wow, certain uh, certain pastors, I can tell if they've had the influence um, of really understanding Hebrew in the Word, and if they haven't, right? Who are influenced by John Abazzini, and that's something, you know. All right, have a great day.